to be careful of the right hand from Sabo, who was a top-class amateur. I think you remember those days, don't you, Nicky?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I heard you mention he was oldish, but 37, the same age as me, and I certainly do remember him from the amateur days. He was very, very good. I think lost 12 out of 240 odd.
Good shot, Jason Matthews, a few years ago when he came over. But also beaten by the likes of Ryan Rhodes and Adrian Dodson. Well, lovely to have Steve Roberts back. Often good to watch. There's Alex Gower with him. Although Sandy Risler, the Matchroom whip, has whipped Roberts into shape and deserves some praise. Goes running with him in Epping Forest. Marathon runner Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy works very hard. You can see the excellent record Steve Roberts has got. Only that one loss. And the 14 stoppages out of 29 victories were evidence that he can punch. He probably could have stopped more than that. He was quite contented sometimes just to rest on his boxing skills and see the fight through. Not a bad thing, of course, but he's always been a very sweet mover, a very, very good schoolboy, right away from a young age. He was winning the national championships. Very well schooled, and is that effective, awkward southpaw stance.
Here's the second in Steve Roberts' comeback fight after 15 months out, where he considered retirement very strongly, having made 8 successful defenses of his WBF crown before losing to Andrei Pestraev in a pretty lethargic display. What about it long and hard, and fancies he's still got something to offer the light middleweights. Wisely invested his money well. Vanji, very down to earth. Steve Roberts in the West Ham away colours. Big fan of the club, and like them, he's hoping to get back into the Premier League.
Well, Sabo has been stopped, as you say, towards the end of his career in the last year or two, but by very high-class boxers who were boxing regularly. He also stopped in 4 rounds by the current European champion, Karmazin, who's a very good fighter. And for Steve Roberts to be able to stop Sabo, and even if he looked good against him, it will be difficult because Steve Roberts has had that time, but his timing doesn't look to be perfect at the moment.
There's Roman Karmazin, one of the leading light middleweights in the world, after he sliced David Walker to bits, really, last weekend. Brave as Walker was, no match. Sabo is knowing he has 120 of 34, although on the slide, is still attempting to make this competitive. All about Steve Roberts, really, how he eases back. It's better.
Yeah, nice fight shout, that's it. But Sabo, you can see he's got good balance himself and a good education in the sport. And there's no mug, and really to beat these sort of Eastern Europeans, you have to put lots of pressure on them and push them back, and that's not what Roberts is doing at the moment.
There are different phases in his career, Steve Roberts. Sometimes he gets on the front foot, really plants his feet and finds different angles for his punches. He blew away Sergio Acuna, who had given Anthony Farnell such a rough ride, throwing him 3 times in a round, and then he can backpedal his way to pretty average performances when he boxed Quirino Garcia.